Mr. Modi certainly has a knack for making headlines. Should he take back his comments on malnutrition, knowing his track record? That's probably highly unlikely. We have Yatin Oza of the Gujarat BJP who joins us tonight from Ahmedabad. Sandeep Dixit, spokesperson of the Congress, as well as Lok Sabha MP of the Congress party here in Delhi. Two senior editors join us tonight. Krishna Prasad, the editor-in-chief of Outlook, and Siddharth Vardarajan, the editor of The Hindu, joins us from Chennai. Mr. Oza, can you explain to us what exactly Mr. Modi meant? Because the question that the Wall Street Journal reporter asked was really very specific about malnutrition among 5-year-olds in the state of Gujarat, why their growth was stunted. We don't understand what Mr. Modi was trying to say in his reply.
Mr. Javadekar very rightly said some time back that whatever Modi does, even slight here or there becomes a national issue and matter of debate. I mean, it's entirely a different thing, and one is before the camera and electronic media, and one is sitting and sharing something with a journalist of a print media. Something said little out of context, not attaching any meaning, ill meaning in fact to the same, and then to blow it out of proportion is really deplorable. I mean, must have been, I'm sure must have been said little out of context in a jovial mood just for the sake of saying.
In a jovial mood, I have to interrupt you there because malnutrition is a really serious issue, Mr. Oza. Malnutrition is a really serious issue. It's not something that you joke about and
I know, but read the whole.
Of course, I've read the whole
transcript. Read the whole interview.
We've read the whole interview and it's on tape, so there's really nothing out of context.
I mean, one word here or there.
One word. You've heard what he said, right? It's not one word here or there, Mr. Oza.
I heard.
And so, what did you find out of context? What did you feel?
I mean, that's what exactly I say, that what he has done and achieved, on nutrition or malnutrition, how much he concentrates on the issue and the subject is sidelined, and something spoken without any ill meaning is being blown up out of proportion. That is how I look at the things.
Okay.
Had these words been spoken by Mr. Gogoi or Mr. Hooda or Mr. Prithviraj Chavan, possibly nobody would have taken any cognizance.
No, I think that you're wrong about that. I think everybody would take cognizance because it's actually a very astonishing remark to make, and we're all really just trying to understand what he meant.
Sandeep, it's not an astonishing remark. You please see what efforts, in fact and in reality, the efforts put by Mr. Modi and his government, the tough taskmaster that he is. He takes the work from his officers and ministers like a headmaster, and this is his priority and agenda number one.
If that is the case, then your human development indices in Gujarat wouldn't be as abysmal as they are, and I will come back to that later. Sandeep Dixit, does the BJP though have a limited point that anything that is concerned or revolves around Narendra Modi, any comments that he makes immediately gets a reaction from the opposition Congress, and you immediately want to take him down, and everything he says becomes political?
Let me first start with one thing. I think the issue he touched and the manner and what he stated, the thing starts from there. You can make a casual remark about certain kinds of issues and it will never be taken out of context. But I think the kind of issue he stated and somewhere in the kind of reply Modi ji gave, it kind of gives an appearance that you tend to take it as a very, very casual subject and you seem to have some kind of preconceived notions which are not truly attached to the issues of the problem. I think that's why it's been blown. The other thing is that, whenever anybody else says anything, especially our Prime Minister or others, Mr. Modi I've seen seems to be tweeting on just about any comment on everything. So if you have a right and you desire to tweet about anything, then I think you should be ready to be commented upon by whatever you do. And third thing is that Mr. Modi seems to be making a pitch to become a leader far beyond Gujarat. And he wants to be a leader far beyond that of just a chief minister. And I think if you want to be a leader of that scale, then you have to start understanding and getting comment from other people. You are the one who's enlarging your landscape and your area of operation. And if that's happening and you receive comments right or wrong from that landscape, I think you should be ready to accept them. It's a field you've created for yourself and you should be ready to fight it in that field.
I think that's a very good point you've made there. I'll get Mr. Oza to quickly respond to that before I come to the editors. Mr. Oza, Mr. Modi has to weigh his words carefully. He's looking for a national role for himself. He's not an ordinary chief minister. People will scrutinize his comments closely.
No,
I mean, what does malnutrition even have to do with figure-conscious young girls anyway?
In fact, Mr. Modi is always very serious in his words. Sometimes he likes to become light, and something said without meaning anything, ill motives are attributed to him. The real difficulty is that Congress in him sees a very strong opponent in 2014. They are not much worried about 2012. 2012 they have to stop him by adhering to such small issues so that he doesn't become their real opponent in 2014.
Okay, so you're saying he was joking.
I do agree.
You do agree
That
with what?
every leader should be very responsible in his speech, and Mr. Modi is definitely very, very serious and thinks twice before anything that he speaks.
Which
But
is why,
once in a blue moon that he becomes
just going by
little
what you
light and
said, that
speaks
he was
something out of
joking, he was
context.
joking about an issue as serious as malnutrition. I want to take the next question then to Siddharth Varadarajan. Siddharth,
No, I'm sorry. Please
But you
don't
said-
twist
you-
it.
you said he
Please
was joking.
don't twist it.
You said he was
I
joking.
never said that he was joking.
You
I'm
said-
really
he said
sorry.
it in
Please,
lighter
please
vein.
don't twist it.
you said he said it in lighter vein, that he was,
No,
he was
I
having a
said
light moment,
that
he was being jovial. I'm
please
quoting
see
you.
please see his entire interview.
I
Look
have.
at the seriousness and commitment with which he wants to tackle the issue.
Okay, Siddharth Varadarajan, does Narendra Modi make any comments
as I said,
without
when
thinking
you are
about
before
what
a
he's
camera
saying?
and you are before a print media.
No, but it's also on camera. It's also on camera,
Look
Mr.
at
Oza.
the
One second,
efforts that he
Mr.
makes
Oza.
to
Let me
eradicate
ask
this,
the other
to
panelists what they
eradicate-
think. 1 second, I'm coming back to you. Siddharth Varadarajan, why do you think Modi said this? Because he's generally, I mean, would he say something like this off the cuff? Why would he make a remark like this? Or doesn't he think before he speaks normally?
Well, I think Mr. Modi showed how much he cares for women and children in Gujarat when he appointed Mayawin Kodnani as Minister for Women and Child in 2007. And despite all the allegations against her, allegations which have proved to be well founded, and what he said about the cavalier manner, the fact that you can
I'm
be
really
jovial
sorry,
and
but let's
light-hearted
not go
about...
out of the issue.
Mr.
Mayawin is not the
Mr.
topic
Rosa,
we are
let me finish,
discussing
please.
today.
Mr. Rosa, let me finish. And what he said about children, the cavalier manner in which he's dismissed a very serious question, which is actually a genuine puzzle, because Gujarat's economic performance by any yardstick is above the national average.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.